Good evening and welcome. My name is Rob, aka Lantern Noir, and we are back for the Convergence. We are on episode 6 for season 2, and lots of interesting things keep seeming to happen, and we kind of keep rolling along. The pool, if you bought the square that says episode 5, was the moment that Sam turned full evil. I'm sorry, but your contribution to the pot is going to go to one lucky winner. If you have episode 6, stay tuned. There's 3 hours ahead of you where it could happen literally at any moment. Bearing in mind that we did not count the moment that she declared that it was time to kill Ted was not technically going evil. So just bear in mind that the bar is a high one for that official declaration. Perspective. And Shadow, good evening. Glad to have you. Glad to have the cheers and the hype going. So we're gonna make a round the table with who we are, who we're playing tonight, and our icebreaker question of the evening is going to be when it's 1 o'clock in the morning and your character has to soldier on, what's their pep strategy? If they've got another 2 hours of fighting ahead of them and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, what do they do to go, dang it, we're not done yet, and power through? And we're going to start it with Tiffany, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Okay. Hi, I'm Tiffany, or TS, and I play Sib, your favorite, apparently, self-kidnapping rogue. Human, that is.
You went rogue on us?
Oh, sorry, fighter. No, ranger. I don't know.
You're a
I'm
ranger.
looking at my sheet and not actually reading it, so... It's been that kind of week. It's just been that kind of week. That's all it is. So to get herself hyped up, she's probably gonna I don't know, sing something very rock and rollish under her breath and think about hitting her brother when he pisses her off. She'd be like, I'm just gonna pretend you're my brother. It works in soccer. Trust me, that worked for ages. So I think that's what you do to keep yourself hyped up. Mostly because you can't get Kickstarter out here. So there you go. No energy drinks. You got to pretend you hit your brother. This is how it goes.
Fair, Pond. How? If you can introduce yourself and tell us how the actual soldiers on.
Hi everyone, I'm that other Pond, and I'm playing Aveline, the human fighter soldier. And so I feel like really just pure spite and determination. I feel like she doesn't necessarily think about time in battle, like the length of time. She's just like, this is going until it's no longer going. So I don't think she stops and pauses and thinks that it's 1 o'clock in the morning at any point. She's just like, I'm still here and there's still fighting to do, so I'm gonna punch on.
Fair strategy. And LK, do you want to go next?
Sure. My name is Nightlight Knight, or NLK. Tonight I'm going to be playing Katie, or Katazar, the Forge Cleric, half-orc Forge Cleric. And I think for Katie, she would probably do some breathing exercises and think of kind of, not exactly, but like the, what is it called? That the people of Hawaii, the haka, yes, something like that. She'd do something like that, something akin to that, but more tailored with her clan and stuff like that, and get her pumped back up, and also hopefully intimidate the people that she's trying to fight at the same time.
Fair. And Molly, do you want to anchor us out?
Yeah, sure. I'm Barely Molly. I play Samantha Metal and JB. Sam's the Gnome Artificer. JB's the Steel Defender, vending machine. And I think I think that everyone knows what I'm gonna say. I think Sam fully thrives and strives and survives every day on a sugar rush. And I don't think that that's any different at 1 a.m. I think that she's literally crushing up Smarties and let's go. I think if it even an eyelid is shaking, I'm pretty sure she has the sugar shakes constantly. You know what I mean? If she's awake. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Shadow.
So we sort
yeah.
of see her bend down, shoot a line of something, and then take off at
Yes.
full speed. So it goes,
Yes.
did she just shoot a line of Coke? No.
It's
Crushed
Smarties.
Smarties.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yep.
even better, you should have like pixie dust sticks.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Pixie sticks, you just be like,
Oh, 1,000%. Just like pulling a pixie stick out, just
yeah. And
it's
if you need an extra rush, you have the line of nerds
yeah.
that you suck up through the pixie straw.
Yeah. I need to get like candy necklaces that I can just chew during battle so I don't have to use an action.
Somehow I feel like that's going to turn into some kind of healing item at
Ooh, that'd be great.
some point that just strikes me as the future of where we're heading with all of this.
It does feel like something that would heal you in the short term, but damage you in the long term, though.
It's like the opposite of temporary hit points. It's like
Yeah,
future
yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
There's a mechanic in that somewhere. Someone should write that into a UA. Modern Goodberry. Cool. All right. And my name is Rob, aka Lantern Noir. I get to be everybody else in the game, which is 3/4 of the fun. But before we get into all that other stuff, I do want to take a quick second. My paperwork has been caught up, which means I can now officially put this up on the screen. Tonight's sponsor is Wooly Nelson, friend of the stream, fabulous dungeon master in his own right, amazing voice actor when he gets the opportunities to, dice maker extraordinaire. So if you backed us and you're due to get some dice, they are coming. We just have to wait to get the artwork done and get it all signed and put together your care package. But those dice are handcrafted with love by our very own Wooly Nelson. Oh yeah, that's right, the very special dice to the team. Yeah, he's good on top of that. I even have my set from last season back here that Grogu is currently parked in the middle of. Possibly some swearing. Yeah, that can be a thing. That can be a thing. Okay, so that being the case, we'll reset those. I do. I will fix that during the opening credits. Thank you, Bravo, for that. I will be on that because that's an easy fix because I can get to the file during the credits. So there's all that. From last time, let's see, recap of last session. Whoop. No, it's on me. Got a little ahead of myself is what happened there. That's what happened. Let's see, session 5, referring to our document here. Let's see, there was a good debate about what to do with Corporal Barnes. Also a lot of surprise about how proprietary he was about his uniform pieces. That was a bit of a sticking point. You were going to send him off with Helena, and then when he found out you were going to go after the new captain and her partner, he insisted on coming with you because that's the right thing to do. He's not going to send the 4 of you off into a fight while he runs and hides. There was also a great debate about whether or not you could fix him if he got deaded. To which Sam mostly said, yeah, as long as he doesn't lose his head, I can fix everything. So, those were your exact words. I can replace everything except his head.
This is, yes. Yeah. Okay.
You made your way out, got to the farmstead, had a chance to talk, put me in the position to have to negotiate on your behalf. I politely pushed back against that, made you do it yourself. And then there came a moment where all 4 of you were starting to think, somebody's got to blink. And Sam blinked first and cast a web. And that's where we left off last time. Did I miss anything major in all of that?
There was a very cute dog.
There is a very cute dog. A very cute old dog. Absolutely true. Oh yeah, and 2 of the farm hands turned into imps when the web spell went off. I guess that's relevant, isn't it? That feels relevant. Okay. Is that it for the amendments? Okay. Then let's go ahead and get ready to play tonight. Here we go with the opening titles.
We are warriors to the very end. We must stay strong. Together we will win. In the universe there is darkness. Danger lurks out there. Danger. The evil tries to get us. It's everywhere. We are powerful. Beside you we will stand. We are warriors till the very end. Together we will win. The Convergence.
All right. When we left off, we were just about to delve into a lovely round of crazy combat. Quick recap of the battlefield as it currently stands. Holly, by the way, thanks for popping by tonight. And thank you for wishing happy birthday to our lovely and amazing, talented NLK. We have not been indicated we should be making much of a fuss, and therefore my default mode is to keep things low-key. If she wants to go high-key, we will absolutely go crazy for it later.
Birthday!
Everyone start singing happy birthday, quick!
Oh, God, no.
See, that's the thing that gets me.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Yeah.
to you. Unless you sing it like that, that's the only acceptable way. Is
Built-in
nasally southern twang. Only way that's allowed.
We can do that if that's what you request. Maybe
Alright,
after
well,
break.
Yeah, at the end. Like at the end of it, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, if I need to call the staff of Chili's in here to start singing,
Please,
I
no,
will.
not Chili's.
so-
They have enough. They have enough going on. Please, ma'am, this is a Chili's.
Right. So on the porch, recap: Barnes is there with his back to Aveline and Katie. The puppy is right at ground zero of the web spell, which definitely got it wrapped in. The two women, the new captain and her partner, which, to be fair, it's hard to tell which is which, are also in there. And then the rest of the group has kind of formed a circle around you, not yet being aware of Sib or Sam and JB hanging out in the background.
Isn't Helena also in a tree
Yes.
with us?
Yes.
I think she was on the ground. I don't think she climbed a tree.
I think she's hiding behind the tree.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
concur
Oh,
with
she's
that.
she's with JB, isn't she?
Yeah, for now. She won't be with JB in a few seconds because JB is going to probably come charging in full tilt.
Before we go full tilt into this, can I just ask a really quick question?
Please.
Out of the people that are surrounding us, does anybody have a ranged weapon? Or is it all just like, no, sorry, bad guys. I know.
See, we're not
I know
surrounding.
you were
We're in the
covered.
background.
Well, I
I
mean,
know.
you bad guys.
No, you're our bad guy. It's
Oh,
different.
you're our bad guy.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
It's like a mascot.
That sounds like that's the confession, folks. Who bought episode 6?
But no,
Anyway.
of the current bad guys that we are fighting against, do any of them have ranged weapons that we can see?
That you do not see ranged weapons, no.
Okay.
Also, for perspective, it's only like a step and a half up onto the porch. This is not like highly elevated. This is not going to
Right.
throw anything else off kilter when it comes time for those kinds of things. Just for the record.
Okay.
So there's that. Other tactical questions we should know. Man, this is going to be big. I'm going to do this really quick if y'all don't mind. Let's see here. Boom. Boom. And... okay. Just doing a little housekeeping on my end. All right. Shall we roll some initiative?
Let's do it.
All right.
Yes, but also
Oh.
I forgot. I wrote down from last session that a card was played. The next ability check can't fail.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that was
right.
Yes.
At the
huge.
very
Explained that at
end.
the end of last.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you knew it. Okay.
Good
I
save.
forgot I made a note of it. So
Good
Yep.
save. That's right. That was one of our loot box stickers.
yeah.
Yep.
Got
Okay,
used for
sorry.
that, and that will remind me to open that up so I can double check it because we never returned it. So the
Right.
first
That was Wooly. So
got it. The first player attack or other ability check will be a success.
ooh, that's a terrible
wish I-
initiative roll.
I wish I had rolled a higher then because. Oh.
I also rolled horrible. It's great.
We're getting all the bad rolls out early. That's good.
Is that
That's
what?
good.
Do you really want to go first right now?
I
No,
do,
we want to
yes.
save the good rolls for hitting.
Yeah, I mean, do you really want to like? This gives you time to.
No, I-
Although to
Sneak
be
it in.
fair,
I have a plan.
Katie, you had the highest roll.
Out of all of us. No, Sam did. Sam did.
I was about to say the,
Oh, yeah,
the evil
Sandra, sorry.
scientist should never go first, and yet I feel like it happens constantly.
I think you go first, but it's to order your minions to do your bidding. So I think
Right.
that's okay.
It's just pure. I think the dice are like, she's on a sugar high, guys. Of course she's going first.
Is that how that works?
Pixie stick, Sam to
Probably
the
wants to
rescue.
know if we should re-roll initiative. I guess it's up to you.
Nah.
To be fair, even though the Book of Fate doesn't show it, there are 3 re-rolls in it, courtesy of Wooly, as he popped by this morning and made a very big point of saying, "This is for tonight because I won't be there."
Katie will still not use them.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm good.
I'm always good with a
But-
low initiative roll because then I think it's better in other ways.
Mhm.
Oh, we'll use those rolls tonight, though.
Okay, so
I'm good.
tweaking there. Yeah, not all. No, it hasn't always been. We've had an improvement. The last time we played, we had an improvement with it.
For me?
Yeah, it wasn't a success still, but
Yeah.
It went from like a 6 to
It got
a
over a
9.
10.
yes.
It got
Oh,
over
it
a
was- oh, that's
10.
true.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, went the right direction.
I do have to say, I went back to like season 1 because I was trying to find some like Katieisms, and I was like, I was rolling so high, and like at the beginning of season 1, it was great, and then it's just all gone now.
The good old days.
The
We're
good old days.
gonna do that sometime soon. We're gonna do just a doodaloo episode.
A doodle doodle.
Doodaloo. Remember the time when?
Oh,
We got to have
Thought
one of those. Okay. Speaking of doodaloos, the imps get for our top of the initiative track, and they're going to immediately take advantage of that to lunge at the 2 nearest targets. Wham wham.
Now, are they under the net of the web?
Nope.
Okay.
No, the web is located back here. It's
Oh,
caught up
that's right.
these guys. We'll see on their turns how they're doing with the webs. Just to kind of see how that plays out. One's attacking Katie. One's going to be attacking Aveline. I'm not expecting a lot out of this, but we'll see. Nope.
you rolled a natural 20 on the first roll, Rob. I
And-
swear.
Oh, okay. That did hit, though. One of them leaps up onto the rail of the porch, clamps down with its feet, raises its claws up, and when Aveline's guard goes high, its tail swings down between the rails and catches her in the side.
As my reaction to that,
Yes.
this might be a bad idea right off the bat. But with a creature within, the creature is not within 5 feet. Never mind.
No
The
key-
target's with, huh?
Is it the target?
No. Yeah, it says when the creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you. So the creature has to be right next to me. Never mind.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. So the language on those can be a little bit funky.
Yeah.
So the base damage is that I need a DC. I need a con save if you be so kind, Pond. And
Natural 20.
Oh.
oh, but wait. Somebody write down. Pond is holding a natural 20.
Fair
Hold
Oh
enough.
that.
yeah, because it's not
Fair-
supposed to fail.
You automatically successed your next check. So you're holding a D. I'm going to let you hold that nat 20.
It's better for an
Not
attack
20.
anyway.
So she only takes 5 damage from the stinger and none from the poison starting to course through her liver.
Ooh. That's called alcohol poisoning.
It's called a lot of things. So that takes care
Sorry,
of them.
what was the damage?
Just 5.
5, okay.
Yeah, you can totally soak 5. And now we find out what our mad scientist in training has in store for everybody from her vantage point. Way
Right.
back here.
Right. So Mr. Freezy has 120-foot range, so I'm pretty sure that I
Never
could
mind.
hit any. I'm pretty sure that I can hit anybody. But I would like to attack. The imp that just attacked Aveline. I think I want to hit that guy.
Okay. He's got some cover going on from the trees and everything.
Does a 17 hit, or is that still not high enough?
5. It's not going to hit.
Okay.
Not with the trees and everything providing cover from your position.
Okay, that's fine. Then what I'll do is, if you'll let me, I still get movement, don't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'd like to jump down, not like all the way to the ground. I'm just gonna jump to the top of JB. And I'll turn to Helena and just be like, now's the time to help out if you can, Helena, but also don't get killed. So maybe, like help, but maybe stay back a little bit. And then JB will take his full movement and the dash action to get as close as he can. But if he can like throw me into the tree with Sib, that would be great. As he runs by.
Okay, so he's
Which
going to
can
go
be
30
his
feet.
action. Yeah.
And then he's going to yeet you into the tree and end up right about here. I'll put him over where he's going to end up. He's going to end up right about there.
Yeah.
And you're
was him yeeting me his like action?
Yeah, unless you
Okay.
really want it to be like a free action yeet.
Well, I wanted him to like dash to get into range, but if that's an action, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I
He
think
can just be there.
I think you want to be put up in the tree rather than just have him like run past it and help you grab a branch.
I mean, I've been chucked before as a gnome, but sure. Okay, yeah, I'll take. I won't take damage.
Fair. Okay, so she's up. Let's see, what's she gonna do? Well, you know what? She's going to attempt. She still doesn't see anybody except these 2 people. So her action is going to be to attempt to catch Aveline's eyes. Which is pointless because you get a nat 20 on your save. So that took care of that.
Goodbye, nat 20.
Don't be saying it like that. Don't be saying it like that.
Can't be fighting you, Aveline.
It's true, I don't want to
Tear each other
shit out of
apart.
everybody. Oh,
All
I'd be
right.
too sad.
Now we come to the puppy. This poor old dog surrounded in webbing that has him absolutely pinned down. He looks up and his eyes start with that pitiful, like, why? Why would you do that? And then they start to glow red as his mouth opens and he just breathes fire in a cone out from in front of himself. Which consumes the webbing in that area and frees him. But as the smoke clears, a different shape appears where he once was.
So he does set the webs on fire?
Yes.
Okay, well, so the webs are flammable, but if they are set on fire, they deal 2d4 damage to any creature that starts their turn in the fire
Okay.
because it just burns.
Okay.
Sidebar. A very important thing that was established is that the dog is a girl. There's a whole side conversation.
Yes, there was a
about
whole
it.
side
yeah.
conversation.
There
It was
was.
a girl.
Fair.
I have a theory still.
You have a theory.
It's definitely wrong, but I have it.
Aveline's got a theory. Aveline's got a theory.
Boop. You know what? I'm going to burn that bridge when we get to it. So
like
what's
the
Katie
web.
doing? Like the web.
So, Katie is going to take her Maul of Terror, and what she is going to do is for everyone outside. Well, wait. So the web is still on fauna and flora, correct?
Yes.
Would still technically be okay. So everyone except for fauna and flora, because within a 30-foot radius, I'm going to expend a charge. So everyone has to succeed a wisdom saving throw of 15, or they're going to be frightened of me for 1 minute and can only take their turn trying to move as far away from me as I can. And it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. But the people I'm excluding that from are Fauna, Flora, Aveline, Barnes, and myself. And I don't think JB is close enough. 1, 10, 15, 20, 20. And JB, just in case. So for its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. And then if it has nowhere to move, it can use a dodge action.
Okay. And that's everybody except the people you have excluded.
Yes. Because I don't want them trying to move in that web. I need them to get that 2d6 fire damage, But that includes the dog, too. The non-dog. The was dog.
Got it. Okay. I can handle that. DC 15 wisdom saves.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Here we go. This is going to take Rob just a quick second back here.
Sorry.
No problem. The dog has to make theirs, which is, I think, technically different than the frightened condition. Yes, it is more powerful than the frightened condition. So I'm going to actually put something different there.
Oh, terror is different than frightened?
Yes, the frightened condition, you can still do a lot when you're frightened.
Oh, yeah. So it does say, it says frightened. No.
Yeah, but yours is frightened in this way. So
yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little more kick to it. That's what throws me for a loop because that's the old system used to be frightened, and in earlier editions frightened and this thing were effectively the same.
Gotcha.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. All right, so and that is until they pass a wisdom save at the end of their term.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, for my bonus action, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
And who are you spiritual weaponing?
Well, I'm going to put it down. Make a melee spell attack. Well, when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. I'm gonna put it at fauna. So I'd like to put it here. because Fauna just tried to take my girl Aveline out, and that's freaking rude. So, and so this is just a melee spell attack.
Mhm.
How?
Oh,
That's not the, because that's different than like if it hits.
right. But you basically just make a basic, you make a melee attack roll.
Just a melee
using
attack
your
roll.
spell modifier for it. I know. There's a lot going. Isn't it fun to be high level?
Right? Okay, so
Let me grab your character sheet and I can tell you what your mod's going to be for sure.
because I have a wisdom +3, which is my spell.
I think unless I'm mistaken, you can just use your inflict wounds attack roll.
Inflict wounds. Okay. So just that's 3d10.
No, for your attack roll.
Oh.
You
So the
gotta
+6.
hit her first.
Okay. Okay, I do have that on spiritual weapon.
Oh,
okay, cool.
Well, there it is. Yeah, bonus action.
Got it.
+6. There we go.
Yeah.
All that work and it was right there.
Sorry. All right. I know what I'm doing, and that's a 2, so never mind.
So
It's
what?
an 8.
What exactly is her spiritual weapon?
Oh,
What
it's a
does it look
giant.
like?
It's like it's a giant anvil.
Giant anvil
Yeah.
just flies through the air and tries to slam into her.
Yeah, it's got like little wings. But like tiny, funny little tiny wings, but it's a giant anvil. And so it just tries to like spear her, but then it just goes wide, or it's like tilting like this, trying to regain balance as it's being brought into reality.
Okay. I respect it. I absolutely respect it. Farmhand Chew is terrored. So he is going to go this way. Over to there. And try to get out of where he's at. Bump. 3 on the other hand. 3 can actually do something. 3 is going to... he's ignoring JB for now. He's going to rush up next to this imp. He's going to stab his pitchfork through the rails at Aveline. Because that's what he can do. No effect. Sib, how you doing?
So many choices.
So many indeed.
All right. I am gonna shoot him with the big pointy sticks. I am gonna put Hunter's Mark on number 3. That is attacking Aveline and hit him.
Okay, now I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Are you attempting to like put it through his chest and kill him? Or are you attempting to do non-lethal damage?
No, I'm attempting to kill him.
Okay.
And I have the sharpshooter thing, so not that it matters. Because... I didn't hit Hunter's Mark. Sorry.
Okay, he is marked.
Cool. Ooh, 19,
Jeez,
so
that's a
27.
Yep. For some damage.
It's 8, but it's Hunter Mark, so 11.
11. Well, next turn you can move your mark again.
Excellent. And then I would like to hit imp number 2.
Okay.
Again with the other attack.
Second arrow shot.
Ooh, 18, so 26.
Jeez. Damage?
Now I forget. Hunter's Mark, it doesn't work on him.
Does
He's
not
not on.
work.
So just 8.
Yeah, you haven't moved it yet. So right now Hunter's Mark
Well,
is just floating in your head.
I can't move it till next time, can I? Or
Right,
can I
'cause
move him?
Takes a bonus
It's next
action to
round.
cast and bonus action to move.
I have a bonus action.
Nope, you used it to cast.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I remember what I'm doing.
You don't have to. That's why you have me.
Yeah. So I think that's all I can do. I think I only get 2 attacks.
What would you like Fukan to do?
Fukan isn't going to engage with imp number 1. He's going to try and I'm trying to remember what he can do. Can he grapple? Or can he just like do a fly past and grab?
He can try to grapple.
I think he should try and grapple.
You think he should try to grapple?
No, I think he should succeed in grappling. He is going to succeed in grappling with imp number 1. This is his airspace and his peeps. He's not okay with that.
Okay. Okay. They are grappled.
Woo! And I think that's me.
Okay, Fukan is grappling imp number 1, which means imp number 1, let's see, his movement is 0. So, he's not moving anywhere because he's tied up with a pteranodon. That'll work. Helena's going to run up over to here and throw out an arcane bolt with everything she has. And it goes wide of whatever she was aiming at. At least she's trying.
Katie is disappointed.
Wow.
I just have to put it in there. Just have to
Barely.
put it in there. She was about to be super proud for her trying.
But she's not. Okay, let's see. Nope. 2 is still running away. He'll back up. And 3 has to back up and will continue to do so. Well, wait. Oh, look. Someone's between him and escape. That's unfortunate. Helena takes 4 damage. Let's see.
Remember what I said about not dying, Helena. Please don't do that.
He's got to back up, and he will continue to do so. That's 4. And 5 is going to back up and stop. So 5 is good to go in the future. Why did I give you this thing?
Because you love us.
That's right, because it looked cool. And 6 is going to... Oh, wait, 6 isn't scared of anything. 6 actually gets to do stuff. Yep, that works for me. He is going to come in after Aveline. But not do anything of consequence. That's all of them. Okay, so Flora is starting her turn surrounded by flaming webs. How much damage is that?
It's 2d6, right? Or 2d4?
2d4. It's 2d4
2d4.
for any creature that starts its turn in fire.
Polymorphs is
2d10. Yeah,
2d10.
it's,
Oh my gosh, yes, Polly.
it's actually 2d20. If you could just roll that, that'd be great.
Boom. Cool. That worked out really well. Let's see. 2d4. And that's not a really great roll, but I'll take it for now just to shake things up. Katie takes 3 fire damage. As she grabs the flames around her, pulls them into her hands, and blasts them outwards in a funnel at Katie.
Okay.
And then she'll make her dex save. I don't think she makes it. What's her save to get out of the web officially?
14.
She still has to stand here and suck up flames. Oh, Barnes. Barnes is going to step that way. No, he's not. He's going to step that way. He's going to be, yep, she'll be right back. There's a small local color happening. He's going to take a swing at the imp. He has no appreciable effect. Which finally after much excitement, we get to find out. Whoop. What's going on? Why are you not updating? Hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. Barnes? Aveline. Okay, Pond. What
Well,
happens?
Okay. I have a question about the shove ability,
Okay.
which is I don't want to do a shove away. I want to do a pull. Basically pull them 5 feet in the opposite direction, like towards me and behind me.
Okay.
Essentially. Is that possible with like the shove? I was trying to find something similar to it, but I couldn't really.
Ooh, I feel like my gut tells me you can't because there's an actual ability that does that.
Oh.
I
Okay, so then
depending
if
on
I
who you're trying to
grappled,
do.
I could throw them. I want to throw this imp in the fire, essentially, because the fire is surrounding the dog, right?
The dog is free
So
of
if
fire.
oh, okay, I got confused.
Yeah.
I figured that's because I basically wanted to put the imp here because I thought there was fire.
There's
here
not
still,
fire
'cause
there.
I thought it was the whole web.
Nope.
Okay.
That web is gone. The dog has a free path to you guys. Well, dog's
Okay.
loose term.
There's no free path to me. I'm surrounded.
No,
All right,
there's a
so I'm
square
just gonna.
right there.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. I'm
can
just gonna
fit in
stab
that
everyone
square.
then.
Okay.
So I would like to start with the imp because I believe they have taken the most damage.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Right.
Next attack.
So it's 13 damage for
Oh yeah.
for it. Is it gone?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
It dead.
It did.
It very dead.
And then I will go after. So I'm trying to keep track of the tracker as well. Okay, they're all healthy. So I'll go after the soldier. I'm not really concerned about a farmhand.
Okay. Lethal damage or non-lethal damage?
To the soldier, non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I will say. But I'm going. My goal is to knock him out.
Yep.
in
You hit him.
place. All right. 9.
9, I think. Let's see. Which one's that one? 6.
Number 6.
6. He's still on his feet.
All right. Great. And then that is my whole action. So I'm going to actually, if he's on his feet, no, I'll wait till my next turn to move. I'm going to stick by Katie. All right. I'm good.
That's it.
That's all. That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right. That sounds good to me. All right.
Man.
Imp number 1 can't move anywhere. However, and he's grappled, so you know what? Fukan can soak this shot, or not. Dang it! All right, how's Sam doing?
Sam is good. So Sam is up in a tree for sure, right? Okay. I'm gonna like kind of scramble up next to Sib and just hi Sib. And then fire another Mr. Freezy at this number 3 guy. Hopefully that'll work.
3, that one over there. Nope.
Yep. But I am now in range that I can do my hand gumball machine as a bonus action.
Pow!
So we'll try for that. Does a 19 hit for that?
19 will hit.
Okay, cool.
Question, are you trying to kill him or just knock him out?
Had we expressed earlier we weren't killing these guys? I do want to be true to the... Did we talk
Do
about
you?
that?
have a
We did not
conversation.
talk about it.
Do you?
Yeah. Because
Like,
we didn't
maybe
really
not.
know what we were
Wait a
getting
minute.
into.
We didn't talk about it, and I've already killed a farmhand.
Yeah, I feel like if we didn't say specifically no killing these guys and they're attacking us.
I think I think the assumption is that probably the guards are under control, like Barnes.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, that's true. But also
What'd Sam think about that? Or would she just be like, "Get off my friends"?
We did not talk
Yeah.
about it. We established nothing. So Sam would be reliant on her own decision making and common sense. So whatever
Oh
she
my.
would do
yeah,
is
that's
what she
not-
would do.
I feel like Sam does not half-ass anything. Okay, she fully. So
So what you're telling me is that soldier number 3 is dead.
I mean, I don't think so. Does 2
Two.
points
Okay.
of damage? It's a hand gumball. Okay, he's gonna have a big welt for sure, but like,
Yes.
all right, he's all right.
He's not dead.
JB, on the other hand, is going to charge in. So
At where's he
um,
going?
to 3, he's gonna hit 3.
Soldier 3 or farmhand 3?
The guy who's still on the ground.
Okay.
This guy.
Although I think he's dead. Hang on, let me double check my notes.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's out. He's
Yeah,
off the
3
board.
is dead.
3's
Oh!
dead. That's right.
Oh,
Sib
so
killed
I'm
him right off the
attacking
bat.
this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, well then, yeah, I think JB would like go here, just that he can also try to provide some cover for Helena, if that happens. But yeah, he'll deck that guy in the face.
Okay. He's
Which-
moving over to 3.
Is a +6 to hit.
0s and 1s, nothing in between.
Does a 10 hit?
No, 10 will not hit.
Okay, well he runs over there and he's there to defend if needed.
That's a good plan. I respect that. That was JB. Fauna's up. Let's see. I think for her action, her primary focus is going to be.
She's in fire.
Yeah, she is.
Sorry.
No problem. You know what? She's cool with that. She's gonna do the same thing her partner did. It is going to go wide this turn though, so no one gets hit by it, and she is then going to move out of the flames this turn.
So they have not taken any damage from the flames.
No, they've been
From
pulling
what
them
was
up and throwing them out.
Okay.
So she does the same thing. She pulls the flaming webs up around her and blasts it at Katie. Katie swings the shield around in front of herself. And, whew, that was a close one. Speaking of close ones. Oh, still terrored.
Did she do a save to get out of the what? Oh, okay, cool. Just checking.
Has to move away from object of terror. Is not going to go back into the flaming. No, not going to go back into the flaming stuff. So he's going to push his way over to here. Move through a few friendly squares and try to shake off whatever it is that got him. And does not. Katie, what's going on?
That is a good question. I'm just gonna check. So technically, spiritual weapon does not have an opportunity attack, does it?
No.
It doesn't look like it does. Okay. I was just double checking.
No, but as a
Okay.
bonus action, you can move, you can hit people with it.
Yeah. So I think what I will do.
I think that includes moving it too.
No. So I think moving it, you can't.
Move and
Huh?
hit.
Yes.
Yep.
Within 5 feet. So, okay, we'll start off there then. So, she will move the anvil back. Well, actually, she doesn't have to move it, right? Because Fauna is still within range.
Oh yeah,
It's
so
still
6.
5 feet. She's less worried about number 6 than she is Fauna. So she'll make the anvil will make an attack against Fauna.
Okay,
15.
pretty good roll. Hits, damage.
Yes! 7! Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Um,
That'll piss her off.
And then, okay, I was just checking that's force damage, not fire damage. And then for her action, Katie is just going to take her, well, I guess because she already took out the Maul of Terror, she's going to use the Maul of Terror and just try to bong the imp number 1.
Logical.
That's
And
a
no.
10. Yeah, okay.
No, it dances back a few times as you swing and it hisses. Its tail now arched over its back like a scorpion. As it hunkers down low after under every swing.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, she's gonna stay there with Barnes and Aveline. So
Kind of hold the porch.
yep.
Okay, 2 has gathered his wits. Is going to come around the corner. And I think for now is going to attack Barnes. Because he can. That feels like the best move for him. And yeah, Barnes is fine. He's trained for this sort of thing. Good golly, man! Bugger off! As he does his part. How's Sib doing?
Sib is good. We're going to move Hunter's Mark to Flora
Okay.
and shoot her with 1. Oh, so close to a nat 20. But 22. It's 22 to hit.
Throw some damage.
So, only 8. But 8.
8 damage. Second shot.
Yep. Second shot is to Fauna.
Interesting.
Oh, it's only an 18.
That'll hit. Damage.
Sweet. 7.
7. Unfortunately, you can't apply the bonus damage from the mark.
Oh, I can't. Okay, so
'Cause you-
just 5 then.
Yeah, because you changed targets. So.
Oh. Doesn't that count as a...
No, because you put the mark
Bonus
on
damage
one,
first?
shot her once, and then you shot somebody else. So you only get the bonus damage
Right.
from the first one.
Right.
Cool beans. What would you like Fukan to do now that he's grappling?
Try and damage the imp. Bite his wings. So
Oh,
he can't
wow.
fly.
Well, that's the end of imp number 1.
Woo!
As Fukan just
Ah,
wrestles him to the ground and pecks him into bits.
I feel like this is the first time Fukon's done damage. Am I wrong?
second time.
Okay.
Second
good
time.
Job,
But in all
Fukan.
like a season
proud.
and 6 episodes.
He gets
it's not
1
much.
per season. 1
Yeah.
per season.
And then I think he just goes back to protecting Aveline and assisting, right? Good boy, Fukan. Lots of treats later.
Okay, Helena's action is going to be to... She's not really built for close combat. So she's actually going to... Yeah, she'll spend the spell slot. What the heck? She's got a couple of them lying around. And 9 damage against 3. So that's going to be... Where did he go? There he is. He's not dead. But he takes 3 magic missile blasts to the center of his chest. And does what he can. So, from that, we've got some guards, and we've got Flora, Barnes, and Aveline's going to cap it. Why don't we, before we get to the back half of the round of combat, take a second, stretch, tupper water, breathe, and then we'll come back and we'll pick up where we were when we took the mini breather. Sound like a plan? All right, we'll see you back here in 5 minutes.
Oh, it's just 5 minutes.
She did. Oh well.
Not
Support
completely
class,
useless. Come on.
Helena. Support class.
She just spent the last 4 hours digging what she thought was her own grave. She's had a rough day.
Oh
But
my
she
god,
also
we're
said
being
it was really
attacked
easy
by
to
dead
Oh,
people's
rough
ashes.
days, Helena.
One just went poof, and Katie is now inhaling dead people. How do you think she's feeling?
Let's
Yeah.
see. Yes.
So we assume this guy is bad. Oh, he's super bad.
Well, you know.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Good.
I mean, he keeps
I
on trying
have-
to. He's a dick. He keeps on trying to coerce Irina into coming up to his castle and fucking die, become a vampire lady, and she's not into it.
Well, I mean, you know, okay.
He goes in, he does a few loops, he comes back out, and beep.
Okay. Beep once if there's dead bodies in there. Beep twice. No, that doesn't work. All right, beep twice. No, that doesn't work. Okay, beep. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up. Look, see if I can sneak up and find a widow to kind of like. It's not really the sharpest tack in this box. David.
At least, I need a Constitution save from our fighter.
24.
God bless America.
In Aveline we trust, ma'am.
Indeed.
Going, why am I here?
I legit have been screaming this entire time. So you know what? What is the health of
You're
everybody
also
right now?
full health. You want to like come
All right,
back and join
everyone's
the battle?
full health.
Like, no, we're not. The rest
All
of
right.
us are like highly injured. You're on
Yeah,
the
we're
outside
all
full
hurting
health. You wanna,
pretty
like,
bad.
The
help
jam
out a little
board
bit?
says that everybody's. Oh,
Oh, refresh.
Refresh
Never mind.
that. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Ember's alive because I just healed for 12. Show is at 12 out of 41.
You
You're
were
like
literally
farting
seeing
around
full
on the
health
outside of
this
the circle.
entire
Like,
time,
come
weren't you,
join
Yansen?
me. I'm full health. Y'all.
Shaq
I'm gonna have a
didn't
picnic
have a
over here.
spot on the jam of the thing, and I was just like, oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think we broke the.
And that is that weird, sickly smell in the air.
Oh God.
Something like rotting meat.
Ew.
As we're walking, I'm like starting to like shake it off, and I'm just gonna say under my breath, she's just mad her mom never wanted her home for holidays either.
Wow, that's some Gossip Girl shit. Like,
Wow.
Anybody else smell that?
smells like salt.
Smells like
Not-
tea to me.
Not what I meant.
Right. If you didn't know that was one of our clips, that's going in there.
Oh, dearie me.
Sorry.
The one that's between Chrysanthemum and her bottle.
Yes.
Yes. That's a dangerous place to be for many reasons.
in the aftermath, except for that like ringing sound.
Got a splinter in my boob.
I was gonna say something cool, but it's gone.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Okay, I think the session should end here for today.
There's our clip of the night.
Oh man.
Luis is all proud of himself. He's just saved the group. He's about to make a heroic. You got a splinter in my boob. My bad. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Kainapon. I'll be here until Rob kicks me the fuck out.
As you seem to be doing really well with it.
Ooh, that 20 to
Oh
25.
my god.
Jeez.
Nice. Shattered it.
Wow. Well, you can roll your damage. I don't.
25. Because I got 3 6s.
Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
She's hulked out. Rage hard.
Yeah, I think you should rage all the time. I think you
I
should
like this
never
rage,
not.
yeah.
Never
This
not be
is
raging.
it. Well, I
There's
like it
where all our
too.
good rolls were hiding.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's why they were so bad earlier. We were saving up. But... Stop hitting my friends.
Oop, wrong
You're
way.
damage books with that kind of attitude.
Well played. Wow.
There we go. Now I'm back. Oh, what are you doing?
All right, so streamer talked into a muted mic, folks. Everyone take a shot.
Oh no, that whole love interest thing. That's right. Oh, I forgot. I almost killed him.
I got herself, just stole a ship.
Holy God.
There's a reason they call her the upstart.
Oh my God. Can't even believe that worked.
Gentlemen, I am your new captain.
Yes.
Way.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going. Like, do we think it's gonna follow us?
Yeah,
I'm sure it will.
Run it. Yeah, I was gonna say, can we outrun it, or is it like something that's just gonna follow us no matter where we go?
I don't think we can outrun it. I mean, it's not going to come any closer for a bit.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're gonna have to fight
Well,
it.
we could take shelter in the smoldering ruins, right? Because
I don't know if that's gonna help.
We
It's
don't
probably
know what's in the smoldering ruins.
Well, it couldn't be any worse than this.
We could
Oh,
come
yes,
across-
it could.
We could come across like another giant creature, and then we're fighting two at the same time. And then
But
it's
it could be like Godzilla versus King Kong. So if we run into something even nastier, maybe it won't want to eat us. It'll go after the other thing because they're legends and they have to fight. That's how that works.
No, or they team up against us.
You've had a very fortunate life, haven't you?
I'm gonna go. Common, Mother Clucker, do you speak it? We need some information. I'm not sorry, by the way.
Good old Mr. Freezy. Twice in a row on this.
What's a ranged attack?
I'm a gumball expert, so range I can do within close range, and I don't have disadvantage. The gumballs.
planned for
First
this.
one's a nat 20. First one.
And we're back. Thank you everyone who hung out with us through the break. There's been a bit of local color, and Tiffany had to drop off stream and encouraged us to go on without her. However, after some conversation, we agreed that we just couldn't do that. That we love her too much. She's too much part of the game. It would feel awkward not having her as part of our team. And we're all okay waiting a week to see exactly what other interesting things Flora and Fauna have up their sleeves for you. Because so far it's been kind of a fun twist. Which has been the neat thing. I get a whole nother week to brainstorm wacky fun stuff that I can throw at you guys as we go through this. We did agree that we didn't want to just like hop off completely because we block out these evenings. So we thought maybe go around and talk about some of the other games we're engaged in right now, D&D and otherwise, and how those are going and some interesting quirks about the characters we are engaging with there. I don't know who else. I know Pond, you're in Bitter Victory. Are you running a game again?
I'm not running a game yet, but now I have a lot more free time to just think and sit about and make games. So yeah, D&D will be resuming on my end of things shortly. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a few more mini games before I do a big campaign, but yeah, it'd be fun to see the return of Gargle.
I'm always ready to be Gargle whenever you need, Pod.
I feel I've missed something. Can someone fill me in a little better about Gargle?
Right. So I played. Pond
So
invited me
cute.
to a one shot, and I wanted to be as chaotic as possible. And I knew you were gonna make this face. I literally messaged Pond. I was like, I'm holding back in Lantern streams. How goblin mode can I go? And Pond went full goblin mode. So
Yes.
I made a kobold rune fighter, and he sounded like this, and he ran around the town sounding like this. And he became a dad. He became a dad to another player and was the voice of reason for this little lizard. It was truly chaotic.
Romantic advice and everything.
Yes, romantic advice. He was a therapist. It was incredible. Yes, lizard dad. I was lizard dad to Les's character, which was beautiful and perfect. So, but I gave him the voice that I do for my dog, and it was strictly because I just wanted to put that voice somewhere. And he sounds like this. And yes, and he would go from a 4-foot tall lizard to a 10-foot tall alligator because he was a rune knight, so he could hulk up in size and double his damage and fight. So he was pretty incredible. I loved him.
And the story was that he was the guardian of a graveyard, and he trapped some spirits. So those spirits need to find their way home, which is like you basically wrote it for me. It's great. I just got to throw some ghosties in there.
I love this. The return of Gargle.
Yes.
Fair. And okay, are you gaming at all in other places, or are we your sole D&D right now?
So I have 2 other games that are kind of running on and off. They've mostly been off. One is called Runescape, and it's basically a retelling and completely revamping of Hogwarts, where there's 4. It's a completely different. It's the same world, but it's a completely different school. You have 4 completely new houses, but we've all been sorted into these different houses. And my character in that one is called Marigold. And Malachi is actually playing this game with us as well. And he is her bodyguard. And there is like this very much underbrewing like romance, but they're not allowed because he's the servant of her family. She's like very affluent. And then on the complete flip side, I'm also playing in a game that is these are both IRL games that's been on a little bit of a break, but I play a Kenku named Wayne. So he's a Kenku. But he has only watched Westerns. So he sounds like this, and he's like, howdy, partners. It's so good to see all of you. And I have a horse named Horse. And
because they're stringing along the audio clips.
Yep, the audio clips. And is just a gunslinger. And the terror of the group. Because I needed to throw everything to the wind, and it's quite fun to play him. He has no idea what's going on most of the time, though. All he knows is that he's got 2 pistols and a horse that will ride by his side forever. So he's a lot of fun to play.
So it sounds like Gargle, the Western edition.
Right, like Gargle and Wayne. Oh my gosh,
we need to get Gargle and Wayne in the same
I was just about to say
campaign.
they need to see each other.
Oh, that's a nice pony you got over there.
Yeah, he's a real nice pony. You'll get real big, Mr. Lizard Man.
Yeah, you cute little bird. Don't shoot me, okay?
Don't touch me.
Okay, what? Oh, jeez, okay.
But no, it's really fun to do the Kenku voice and just make up like clips that he would have heard that he's taking the voices from other people. And it's a lot of fun to do. It's hard. And so I don't follow it completely vigilantly, but I do my best. So
I love Wayne. I love Wayne.
And just the name, and all he just has a giant checkered shirt on. He doesn't have pants, and he has a big cowboy hat. Because he's just like a big fluff. He's just a giant fluff with two pistols.
Kanko
I
are a
love
tough
this.
race to do that with. That's
Mm-hmm.
that totally works. That's awesome. Now, so we've got Malachi. Does Mega Dave game? Can we get him to the table?
So he's changed his name to Rallis on
Do we
here.
get Rallis to the table?
So Rallis
Updating my
has
files.
sorry, yes, but he has played D&D before, but he was not a fan. He is very supportive, but he's like it's too slow. It's too he doesn't like waiting rounds of campaign. He's much more of like a video game player. I want to push the button and attack kind of deal. So
What do you mean it takes 15 minutes before I get a chance to make my attack roll?
yeah, he's not a fan of waiting.
There are other systems that speed that along amazingly. If you're willing to
for
step
sure.
out of the D&D model. I actually watched, I stumbled on the Clock app onto a guy talking about 7th Sea, and I forgot about what great potential it has with a group that understands there are no skill checks. If you want to do it, you can do it. That's it. You just say you did it. The only thing you use your skills for is to see how much you get to do compared to everybody else.
That's pretty cool.
That's similar to the one that we played with the magic.
Yeah, the
right,
kids
the kids
on
on
brooms.
bikes.
Yeah.
Or brooms, yeah.
Even less skill checky. Like it's just
even less.
So the way the
my.
mechanic, the conceit is this: we lay out a scene. Say Aveline, Sam, and Katie are going into the ball in the Imperial Palace.
You got me at ball.
You got us all at balls.
Because you're going to meet Les's NPC. And I say, okay, how do you want to approach this big social event? And so you look at your character sheet, and one of you might go, well, I want to come into this trying to charm everybody. Okay, put your dice pool together, roll it. I want to surreptitiously find out who the big muckety-muck in the green gown is. Okay, put your stealth dice together, chunk. And then you give it a number of successes, and then you say, well, I want to go find out from the Chamberlain who that person is. Well, he's a little not sure he trusts you. It's going to cost 2 of your successes. And then we role play the scene. When you're out of successes, you don't get to contribute to the scene anymore. Until we get to a break point, and then all the NPCs get to do their contributions, and then we pick up again. So it's not about winning it. It's just making a plan for how you approach it so you get to contribute the most. And Moose is what?
Stole 4 socks.
Because that's
Are they rolled up or are they free hanging? So
There were like a couple that were free hanging, and then there's some that are just like up in the lips.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Dave grabbed the dog bed and just pulled him into the other room. Yeah, exactly. Just full of socks. And he's like, give me those socks. Sorry, I was very distracted.
You know, it's that kind of a night. Is there a chance we will ever see Kay play? We've seen Kay play at the table, haven't we?
I dragged K-Play into my first campaign that I ever streamed. She did decide to depart about at the halfway point where it's like there was a time skip and stuff like that. Overall likes D&D, but is definitely like a one-shot vibe. She has a hard time committing weekly to anything like that. And also, if it's more than 2.5 hours, she's out. She's
That's
done.
fair.
Yeah. But she has said that she wants to be NPC guest stars for certain things. So I'm trying to set it up where I'd have the frame and she'd pop in for a few minutes or something. So that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be kind of slick. It's one of those. I remember gaming with Azteki and Neb, and it's a kind of fun when I only have 2 frames up and we have 4 players at the table. That can be neat. And Mrs. Noir used to DM with me actually back in the day, but life and kids and all those other things can really take its toll on those get-togethers. But yeah, we ran a campaign for about a year, once a month, the two of us co-DMing it, which was great because then we could split the party, and I could roleplay with one group, and she could roleplay with the other group, and nobody was like stuck out of the scene, which
That's
is good
cool.
because I completely missed lots of things I would have found very uncomfortable to be part of.
Mm.
I got the low. What did you guys roleplay? Okay.
Speaking of, I just want you to know that there will be a shopping scene before the ball. We have not had any shopping scenes in this entire campaign.
And by
Full
scene,
episode of shopping.
I was about to say by scene, I do mean I'm gonna
It will
need to
be an
role play a
entire
whole
episode.
session of going to a tailor and trying stuff on.
Mm-hmm. Because can you imagine a tailor trying to get a dress around Aveline and Katie's bicep muscles? Like,
it's beautiful.
They're these, like, it's going to take a while unless they are used to very muscular women.
This is not a problem. We can totally make this work.
Okay, fine. That's the answer.
And then there will be a flexing contest.
Oh, yes.
I definitely imagine that, like, because Sam is the size of a child, that she goes in the back, comes out in like a Victorian baby and bonnet outfit, and then goes back in and comes out in like a little sailor outfit with like the lollipop in the head. It's like, none of this is working for me.
We'll have to think about like what dresses we actually want them, or suits, depending. Like, or whatever attire, half and half, whatever we'll figure out.
I watched Project Runway for like 7 seasons. I am
Oh, it's
more
so
than
good.
ready to channel Tim
Gunn.
Gunn. I almost said Peter Gunn.
Make
but
it
that's
work.
different. Yeah, oh yeah. Like the classic goes, I don't know, it looks very Sgt. Pepper Band to me right now. To which the designer goes, who? I felt that one.
Have y'all seen that new? It's like an Amazon original, or whatever. The Making the Cut show.
Yes.
I've seen
that Tim Gunn's on.
I've seen that he's got one. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
It's basically Project Runway.
Yeah.
Because it's with Heidi Klum. And I mean, it's basically that, just without the name.
Yeah.
And so if you just like, I mean, my kryptonite, since they got rid of Bad Girls Club, the only real stuff I watch is Great British Baking Show, like glow up makeup competitions, and then like dressing competitions.
Ooh.
Can I share a guilty pleasure? Is this the wrong
Go
venue
for
for
it.
guilty pleasures?
No, go for it.
Is this the
Bad
right
Girls Club
time?
was my guilty pleasure.
Okay.
1000%. I watched every single episode.
I'm going to give you all the long version of the story because I feel I need to in order to establish a certain amount of cred. But I listened to a podcast called Strict Scrutiny. It's 3 brilliant law professors, who all happen to be women, talking about the Supreme Court. And one of them is a University of Michigan professor. So local connection. And they're just, I mean, I can mostly follow what's going on in the podcast, which I think means that I kind of understand the law because they talk about it like 3 law professors do. They had a gentleman on who was a fellow alumni of a different member because he was on a reality TV show called F-Boy Island. And I listened to an hour-long interview with him and I went, all right, I got to see this. And it is what it sounds like. They have 3 women, and then they bring in 30 men, and the women have to figure out which are the good guys and which are the F-boys.
That could go, that latter part could go 2 ways.
And they eliminate every round, every episode. There's a couple of guys get eliminated, and they go, were you a good guy or an F-boy? And the guys have to be honest with what they signed up as. And it is not great television, but we watched all 10 episodes. So it's that kind of, it's like a good 1960s monster movie where you know it's bad, but that makes it good.
Right.
Whoop. Is he okay?
He's got the zooms.
He's zooming on the bed.
Oh, you don't fall. Don't fall, Moose.
He's got
Careful
it.
down the stairs.
He's got it. He heard us talking about him.
I know. Does he still have the socks? I wish Finn would do this. Finn gets zoomies, but it's very small bursts, and then it's done.
Yeah. I've had a couple of good cat tower combats I've been able to catch on cam. But for the most part, yeah, things are pretty mellow around. I mean, they don't perform around here either for us, unfortunately. Okay. I think we should. You want to call it a week? We'll plan to meet back here next week.
Yeah.
I will have started my new job, so that should be exciting. Mrs. Noir will be starting her new job. So if you are in the state of Michigan and you are bit by a bat, fear not. The Batgirl will take care of it to verify that you do not get rabies, because that's going to be her new gig. She is the state of Michigan's health department Batgirl.
Hashtag no rabies.
Right. So lots of fun to that. I don't know. I don't know if we really have stars and kind of a short session. So should we just?
My star is that Sib immediately murdered someone.
Yes.
Not even
Okay.
thinking about it. Just like
hands down.
Yeah, there was no debate about are you trying to just not take him out of the fight or kill him?
She was
I'm trying
like,
to kill
"Yeah,
him.
no, I'm gonna kill him."
It was,
And I was like,
it was almost like she was questioning why not. Like, why are you even asking me this? Of course, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Can we point out that Sam had more internal dialogue around that question than
No,
Sib by like
well,
a
I think
factor of
Sam
10?
really established.
It was really more so Molly had the problem. I was like, did we talk about this? Because if we didn't, I don't think Sam's the kind of character to even come into question.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, thank you guys for being out here tonight. Thank you everyone who hung out with us through this. We apologize. Sometimes things happen. And we want to support our fellow player. So we let them do what they got to do. We should be back next week, 7 o'clock. You can also follow to Saturday, 8 o'clock for the Bitter Victory. And then 1 p.m. for the Return to Candlekeep. My very own YA channel content right here. It's like the CW on the LN is what we got going on. And then somewhere soonish, I still have to do my makeup for my birthday and my streamiversary, both of which I did not have an official stream to celebrate. So somewhere in the coming weeks, we're going to do that. And, don't, Les, you don't need to worry about flirting with him. He's got you covered. No. Well, maybe. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So obviously there will be some interesting dramas Saturday morning if you want to come by for the Bitter Victory. And then I will be, because I am still not yet technically gainfully employed, I'll keep doing my morning coffees with anyone that wants to come by, hang out, have some coffee, and talk about what's going on. We want to thank again Wooly for supporting us with this stream. And we will be back again next week. Until then, folks, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, folks, please take care of each other and stay safe.